Hi guys, and welcome to me reviewing Black Mirror. The reason why I'm laughing so much and I'm having this, I don't know if smirk or smile on my face, is just that this game is ridiculous. It's like, the idea behind it, I think is really nice. It's very fun. Like the story of it is actually good. Like you, like I see like this. It's a kind of a classic kind of. There's an object you need to that creates like evil spirits to come to life, and you become evil when you are near it and you touch it and you become like evil. Or like even in this one, like your bloodline is getting affected by it. Like the male in the family of this bloodline is getting affected by this really stupid Black Mirror thing. But so like I think that the story itself, the story behind it is quite cliche and quite classic, but it's a good try. It's like it's at least it's there, you know. It's not a terrible story. But what do I think about this game in general? I don't know what to. Like, you can tell that they've been trying to do a good game. Absolutely been trying to, and I think that they've tried the best to, like, you can see that it's not a sloppy game. However, there are a lot of things that are issues with this game. Character models and the way that there are the item models for everything are just not good, because what happens is that you are going into a lot of models all the time, and that stops you from progressing. It stops you from moving forward. It's really clunky controls in this game. Like, you controlling this character is really awkward. One of the reasons why it's really awkward is because that the camera on the character is constantly moving depending on where in the room you are, which means that if you walking straight forward and the camera is here, more like a lot of times it's actually the camera is on your face, so you're walking towards the camera. In that situation, you have to press backwards for the character to move forward, which doesn't make sense, I feel like. And then if the camera angles are like you're walking forward and you're pressing backwards, and you get to a certain point and the camera angles from here, it's shining down on your character model from here, and it changes to this side, which means that at that point you need to change the way you're walking. Like, you need to switch the S key to the W key to be able to walk forward. And this could happen like in the middle of room. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen when you just change the room, which is sometimes that could be a logical situation where you change the camera angles for dramatic reasons. But I feel like when that happened in this game, it could be not random. I'm sure that there's trigger points in this game, but it changes in the middle of the room depending on where in the room you are positioned, and that just makes it so awkward to move around in this game. Voice acting could have been better. It wasn't. I don't think it was absolutely terrible. It wasn't great either. On top of that, like, I can't say much about the graphic itself, because I don't feel like it wasn't anything. This is a little bit of an older game, so you can see that this is like, it's not gonna be top notch today's graphic. It's not gonna be 10 years ago graphics. So it's not the greatest graphics, but I don't see them as really bad, considering that this game is a few years old. And also, I don't think that all games have to have top-notch graphics all the time. The problem, though, in this game is that it also needs optimization. There's a lot of long, lengthy conversation, which sometimes can be a little bit boring to just sit. When you're playing this game, you just sit and have to listen to this lengthy discussions, which is, like I said, in some games it worked, but in this game I felt like it almost become a pacing issue, especially since there's no action in this game. It's just walking around and then you enter a conversation based on you trigger something, for example. On top of that, I wanted to say something else, not pacing issue, a graphic issue. Yeah, but like in general, I think this game could have needed a little bit more work. For the story, I'm gonna give it a, like, in general, THQ Nordic AB Sweden. So this is actually created in Sweden. Oh my gosh, Swedes, do better. Just kidding. No, but in general, I think I'm gonna give this game a 4 out of 10, just because there was a lot of issues. The story was decent. The graphics was okay. It were a little bit on the worst side. I was laughing so much in this game because it's just awkward, it's just weird. Some of the things didn't make a lot of sense. Some of the puzzles didn't make a lot of sense, which is, it's okay in these kind of games if you want to have puzzles, but there's just didn't think it worked. I at this point I can't pinpoint exactly what didn't work, but I think it's a lot of minor issues that could have got together, and if you would have fixed a few of these minor issues, it would have gotten so much better. Like the camera angle, like fix that, which would have made, if you fix the camera angles, the controls would have become better, and I think it would have been a better experience in this game. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Not the worst game I've ever played, but it's definitely worse than the average game, so to speak. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye!